Can this station be defended?
The internal security breaches have been patched, but we're dangerously low on manpower. We're grilling our own people and trying to figure out if Udina acted alone, but it's time-consuming. All in all, we're still vulnerable, but I think we've taken the right steps.
All that time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
I'm still not
Always rubbed me
totally
a little
buying
wrong.
the Udina
Still, that traitorous bastard
traitor
probably
thing.
made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead.
It was so
and you're
quick.
still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
Like, I had no idea. Kosh Vader, all good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How did you feel about the Udina turn? Did you feel like it was too fast, or did it not phase you? You were like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because for me, I felt like there was no hint of him going to Cerberus and like betraying the entire council. I got he was frustrated, but not necessarily on the verge of like,
You hear
I'm
anything
gonna kill
about your family out
you
there?
know?
Not a peep. Always believed I'd get a chance to tell my ex-wife a few things. And my kids on Earth. I was supposed to visit them. First vacation in years, but I had to cancel when I got promoted.
Yeah.
Don't give up hope, Bailey.
Thanks, Shepard. I'm really trying not to think about it.
How does the Citadel fit into the war now?
The war finally found us. This is so far beyond our imagination, and we have been trained to expect the unexpected. Since the coup attempt, folks are shutting down and shutting in. I hear a lot of praying and crying. They're saying this is the war to end all wars. Well, I haven't seen anything to say they aren't right.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
Kosh Vader. I knew it wouldn't end well for Udina. I felt he was slimy from the beginning. Oh, he's definitely slimy and very punchable. He has a punchable face, I would describe. But would he sell out the entire council and Citadel just for power? Maybe. I guess you're right. Did you shoot Udina, or did you not? Because when I saw the Renegade option and he had a gun pointed at one of the council members, I like didn't have a second thought about it. Even though this is a Paragon run. Oh, you shot him? Good. Good. It was very satisfying. Did you promote Anderson at the end of Mass Effect 1 to be a counselor then?
Spectre status recognized. Krogan troops have joined the Turian fleets defending the Volus hold of Irun. The Krogan
Tarian.
equipped with
Oh, there's a bunch of shit here. Medical supplies. Medical supplies originally meant for occupied zones have been rerouted to the Citadel because the Reaper invasion has made delivery impossible. Supplies are currently on lockdown on the docks, but can be released to the Huerta Memorial Hospital under Spectre authority. Obviously, authorized. CSEC has fielded requests for a civilian militia to defend the Citadel in the event of another attack. Many CSEC officers believe a militia would benefit the Citadel's state of readiness and improve morale, but they lack funds and clearance for the program. Spectre authorization will allow CSEC to begin training civilian volunteers, using funds normally allocated to executive bonuses. Clearly, I want the cash to go to the executives. No, fuck that. Authorize. Kosh Vader. Udina gets killed no matter what, either by you or Ash Caden. Interesting. Okay, so if I hesitate, Caden or Ashley kills him. Got it. Kosh Vader. I promoted Captain Anderson, never Udina, Mass Effect 1. Same here, same here. I was a little disappointed at the beginning of Mass Effect 3 to find that Udina was counselor. I actually had to go back into the codex and figure out if I had, like, promoted or chosen Udina by mistake or something. But Udina always becomes counselor eventually because Anderson doesn't like it, can't handle it. It was meant for frontline duty, which I understand. But it makes It makes it feel like that choice that you make at the end of one kind of moot. Is that the word? You know? But something that my friend described it as like, yes, this is a game of choice, and your choices do matter and have an impact, but it doesn't necessarily affect the entire world. Like, Anderson was never meant for a council position, so you appointing him, while he's gonna give it a try, it's not in his nature, and he would always, even if it wasn't Shepard who appointed him, he would always go back to the front lines. Um, so I liked that. I liked that. Because if the world was malleable to everything that Shepard did, I feel like the game would be less enjoyable or engaging in terms of the world. First, Irune financial report. This financial report is for top-level embassy access only, according to financial estimates from First Irune Investment Trusts, a division of Elkos Combine. The Citadel races cannot sustain the cost of war effort for more than a year. Although military spending has simulated certain market sectors, shortages and rationing in other areas have depressed the financial system. Civilian discretionary spending has fallen except in entertainment areas like escapist vids and drinking. First Irune is borrowing heavily to provide funds for key functions across the Citadel, but if the war does not end within the next year, galactic financial collapse is inevitable. Got it. So, Reapers. This is something I also liked about Mass Effect 3 and its explanation of the lore, is that, like, Reapers don't take over the galaxy overnight, and I always thought they did. But Liara mentioned that it took approximately 100 years for them to overtake the Protheans. But this financial report is saying it's kind of like a war of attrition, right? There's not enough funds to keep fighting at the level we're fighting for more than a year. It's cool. Put the time on it. Kosh Vader, he is a career military. Exactly. It's in his nature. It's who he is. He's not gonna sit behind a desk and fill out paperwork. Jesus. But then the question becomes, like, if you make that choice, like, what impact does it have? From what I understand, it just saves you the trouble of Udina coming in and basically, like, making Anderson his bitch for a scene. Yeah. Surveillance authorization. CSEC has requested a number of surveillance warrants in an attempt to find evidence that would incriminate Cerberus informants on the Citadel. Officers have tapped public surveillance feeds, but do not have legal access to private security feeds. Spectre authorization would enable CSEC to tap into business feeds without informing civilian agencies. So this is kind of like Eagle Eye situation here. I mean, I want to win the war, so surveillance authorization authorized. Location for Batarian patient. A Batarian patient named Gorek is located in a makeshift clinic and a temporary refugee camp at Docking Bay E24. He's suffering from undisclosed but severe injuries. Medical staff from Huerta Memorial Hospital have provided painkillers, but there's no viable long-term treatment. Because the Batarian hegemony refuses to share records, no data on Gorek is available prior to his arrival on the Citadel. This one will be cool. He's sort of like a war, or just a criminal in general, so the choice here is whether to save him or not. But the Batarians suffered a huge blow from the Reapers at the beginning. Kosh Vader, I just can't with Udina, no matter what. Yeah, he's kind of an asshole, isn't he? In my more Renegade playthrough, I promote him. But in this Paragon run, I've obviously promoted Anderson. Batarian access codes. With Spectre-level access codes, it's possible to bypass standard security protocols and track top-level diplomatic dispatches. The location of consoles accessed using suspect ciphers will be uploaded to the Spectre's Omni tool, highlighted for easy detection. Let's do it. Enable that. Spectre requisitions. Don't have enough money for... Oh. Power recharge speed. I think the greaves I have are shields right now. Definitely getting that. Shotgun, high caliber barrel. Do it. Alright, I want to try out some shotguns. This is a pretty cool addition. Okay. Oh, man, that packs a punch. I don't have to reload every time. I wish it would tell you how much damage it does. It like automatically regen. Does a seems like it does a lot. The not a fan of the Claymore. I want like a rapid fire shotgun, you know. Let's try the spike thrower. It seems interesting. Oh my god. It's another slow one. Oh, you can charge it up? Interesting. Not too bad. Not too bad. Scimitar. Kosh Vader. Oh! I'm a sniper guy. I do like me some snipers. I'm trying to go for more of a... Ooh, this one's nice. Okay, see... This one's nice. Fast action. I like it. I do normally like snipers. But I'm definitely going for more of a, who's what's it? Oh my god, stop it, Shepard. Oh, I definitely want to use this scimitar. It's so fun. The fire rate is really high. That's exactly what I was looking for. Packs less of a punch, per se, but I enjoy the accuracy of it. I'm definitely going to go with that. For future missions, I'll upgrade it on the, this one's definitely slower. I'm going for a power boost, you know, so generally speaking, my weapons are just a support. Especially with armor. I love the Scorpion. It's so fun. These are just a support for my power, biotics. Cool. Alright, we did it. Get out of here. Isn't the, Spectre sniper really, really good? The sun is going down, so I have to adjust my lighting setup here. That's looking good. And I'm right next to a window, which sucks. Okay, we did it. The Black Widow is my jam. Yeah, it looks good. I don't think there's necessarily a good gun, a good Spectre gun in my build. That's like a must-have.
Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't any. I've got our best team working in shift time, but ensuring Citadel systems integrity is just going to take time. If we can get some of their field encryption tools, maybe sample ciphers. I understand. Keep trying.
Didn't I do that? Okay, maybe not. Definitely wasn't sure how I felt about the weapon change back to the more like weapon modding kind of thing that Mass Effect 1 was doing, but I think they really overhauled it so that your choices and your changes actually matter, and it's not just the same thing every time.
Spectre status recognized.
Mass Effect 1, there was way too many options, and they all felt similar, you know? Felt like there wasn't a huge difference. And it was so hard to keep track of everything. I like how you buy one upgrade and you get that for everybody, you know?
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
The galaxy needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No.
Solid.
Wait, aren't you Commander Shepard?
I am.
Solik Vast, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help.
Oh yeah,
I'm
definitely.
trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive. But you could catch a few quick shots for me.
Good idea. The galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
Thank you, Commander. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done. I think it needs to be more about the refugees.
Yeah, there. This is cool. I like this.
Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
Yeah, I'm a documentary filmmaker. I think we need one of the vending machine. Not interesting enough.
I don't think that will quite fit the documentary's tone.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting.
Wait.
Great shot, Commander.
For my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
Well, I guess this is a safe enough place. Look, if anyone bothers you, let me know. I'll take care of them, okay?
Sure thing, sir. Thanks.
Oh, her parents are dead.
Pressure's okay. No infection so far.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad.
This is correct.
Take down
I
the
think.
sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist is doing on the Citadel?
Get away from me, human.
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, really
Your
grilling him.
alliance wiped out my world. Blew up a relay that turned my planet into ash. And I got had people on it. Families. Struck back. For them.
That doesn't excuse terrorism.
The Alliance destroyed the Alpha Relay because the Reapers were about to come through.
Easy for you to say that now that...
He's really
You
going
want to
through.
punish me? Unplug the sedative.
I guess your choice is to...
Let me join my family.
I'm gonna do it. I guess that's the Paragon options. He dead now. Interesting. He wanted to be put out of his misery. I let him do it.
Thank you, human. We will hold it.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Please observe all cast restrictions when making a purchase.
I'm really interested to do a playthrough that's just like humans over everybody else, you know.
Excellent. That will really get people's attention. Thank you, Commander. That should be enough footage. Come meet me again when you're able.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication. I need support. Someone sabotaged the metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. You thought I was bluffing, didn't you?
There's a lot more Asari here than there have been in the past. I guess the Asari homeworld's taken a big hit. Oh, look, it's James.
Hey, Commander.
James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, loco.
I have a little.
You just gonna stand there and watch?
Yeah. This isn't Gwent.
You're
Can't
kinda
play.
making me nervous, Commander.
Oh, am
I'd
I?
ask them to deal you in, but I think they're afraid of you. You're kinda killing my mojo here, Jefe.
Alright, I'll leave you alone. There's a lot more Asari. And another race I thought I saw. I guess more Solarians too.
I don't believe it.
Did I fix it?
I need support. Someone sabotaged the metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No,
Maybe.
I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter.
That guy kind of sounds like Commander Shepard a little bit. Are we doing anything? Sane?
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Arya. Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Arya.
Always nice to see you. Hey again.
Come on.
James is losing.
Listen, please, we just need more food. I can give you the location of some ruins. Prothean ruins, on Gay Hinnom and the Hades Nexus.
I'll take that.
If you could get past the Reaper patrols, I'm sure you'd find something valuable. That's got to be worth something. Please, my family is starving.
Come on.
Oh, now I can talk to the refugee camp doctor. I love this refugee station. James is losing all of his money.
I fixed the sabotage. The metagel dispensers should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Conrad Werner? My
Great
oh,
work,
he looks
Shepard.
different.
And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey, that's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey, you! You're under arrest.
What? What is happening? I'm so confused at what just happened. He just took a bullet for me.
Shepard, did I help?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Conrad. You helped.
I don't even feel anything.
Actually, I sabotaged his gun. It
Oh
might have
my
looked
God.
like it fired, but that was just the thermal clip overheating. Hi, Commander. It's me, Jenna. You helped me a few years ago when I was working undercover at Cora's Den.
Oh yeah.
And now you're volunteering here.
I remember you.
Chelik showed me a few little tricks when he had me working undercover. Guess that paid off, huh?
You saved my life.
I can't believe you were willing to lay down your life for Commander Shepard. You're so brave.
Oh, the commander and I go way back. Let me give you a hand, and I can tell you about it.
Oh, I thought she was gonna be like, nah, creep. What an interesting interaction that just... 15 reputation. And apparently the Turian 7th Fleet helped that out, I guess. Interesting. Stagecraft. Yeah. What a fun little ditty that was. I also would be really interested to do like a Conrad Werner playthrough where Commander Shepard has the IQ of Conrad Werner. Conrad Werner.
You just gonna stand there and watch?
Yes. I hope you lose all your money. That was awesome. I like all the characters that are standing on the boxes too. All right, I gotta go return this documentary footage to this guy. Oh. I wonder if I'll get to talk to Miranda again. He should be out here.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
I hope to see it. Better be good. Alright. First floor, here we go.
Spectre status recognized.
Wonder if I need to... I think I might need to go back to the commons for something. To talk to that person about, she wanted me to check the Spectre terminal for something. So I guess I have to go back and talk to her before I leave, before I skedaddle up the battle. Oh, I'm disappearing at the moment.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Pigeons! I think she was up here actually.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed their safety.
Investigate.
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in CSEC in civilian gear with a weapon. I know what I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. CSEC officer who helped Cerberus. CSEC caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. The way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
Let me do it legally. You're better than this.
If you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
Like hell I am.
I don't like plea bargains any more than you do, but the intel we get will save lives.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust.
Yeah, Paragon.
Captain Summers.
Yes, Commander. Sorry, Commander. I'll shut it down. Thanks.
Nice. Paragon! We did it. Okay. Who's this person? Here she is. Do I not need to do anything with that anymore? Yeah, mark all viewed. Uh-oh. Locate access points on the Citadel. Oh. Where are these access points?
Hello, Shepard.
Are they... Do you know this, Kosh Vader? Do you know this mission? Are the access points just all over the place? I'm trying to decide if I want to do this right now or not. Batarian codes. CSEC officer Jordan Knowles has requested assistance to tracking illegal use of Batarian diplomatic codes. I've already released this stuff. Consult the Spectre terminal, so I did, and then locate access points on the Citadel. So if they're on like every floor, I might wait to do that because I don't really want to go through that.
Fabrication weaponry. Proceeds from all purchases. Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication.
Are you romancing anyone? I am romancing Liara. I romanced her in 1, and then I didn't romance anyone in 2. I stayed committed to her, and I've kept it going in 3. Very paragon of me.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Is there someone you romance consistently? Balan Jelly.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong
Weapon
heart.
stability.
We appreciate your visit.
Yeah, I want some jellyfish.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Yeah, the Batarian codes are a bit involved. Well, thank you.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Thank you for the info. I will probably wait to do that on my next trip to the Citadel. Yeah, I'd rather get into some more gameplay. From what I understand, as long as I stick to the DLC for right now, the timeline of things won't get pushed forward. So I should be able to come back and do that at another point. I'm definitely gonna do it before the end of the game, but I'll save it.
Fabrication weaponry.
Want to get to the good stuff.
Welcome to
Are you romancing anyone? Or who did you romance in your most recent playthrough? I should ask.
Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory.
Death Mask. What a name.
Proceeds from all sales go to help the troops on power. Thank you for shopping at...
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Remember, all purchases made by Agor Munitions will show on your credit report as AM Trading Limited.
Okay. Alright. We'll go to the top floor, and then we're heading back to the Citadel. No, man, not the Citadel. The Normandy. Can I get a Normandy? Glad I grabbed that jellyfish. For my canon, Ashen meant Spectre 1, Talion 2 and 3.
Status recognized.
Huh.
Please select a destination. 1 moment.
Interesting. Why not Talion all 3? Why Ashen 1? Do you save Ash? I guess if Ash is your top choice, or Ash Caden is your top choice, there's no way to romance either of them in 2 or 3 because they're not on your team, possibly?
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival gear. Any questions?
Are we playing security, Sergeant Ullenby?
No, Private. We are not.
Playing security? Oh, I thought there'd be somebody to talk to here. Guess not.
And there was definitely Prothean tech on Garvug.
I know the Valhallan threshold is Reaper territory now, but Prothean tech could help the Yes.
Stuffs?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm aware this is an unsecured channel. Yes, understood.
Not an option.
Thank you, ma'am.
A small request, when you go back on board Normandy, listen to the Gab Ken dialogue in engineering. Of course I'm going to do that. They're so horny. Correction. Ken is horny, a horny mofo. You can't romance Tally in one? Really?
You finally made
Surprised.
it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkaw.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
I'm glad you weren't. You'd be dead, and we'd never have met.
Yeah. Well, that's the one good thing from all this. I'm glad to serve with you, Shepard.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turians' shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody is giving up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone
I
can
feel
pull this
like
all together,
Shepard's looking a
it's
little
you.
too high.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here have put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
Let go.
Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander.
I hope we get to see him put it on the memorial wall. Alright, we are getting out of here. Return to Normandy. Oh, it's Caden.
Caden. Hey, I wondered where you went. What's up?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened.
You sound angry.
No, just not used to staring down the gun of someone I've worked with so closely. How it all went down, it's got me... I don't know.
Okay. Talk to me. Let's have it.
If I hadn't backed down first, I feel like you would have taken me out.
Never.
I trusted you, and I knew you'd come around. That's all that matters. Main thing is, we stopped the coup, and Cerberus is off the city.
I wasn't pointing the gun at him.
Sometimes the way a thing goes down does matter, Shepard. Later when you have to live with yourself. Knowing that you acted with integrity, and it matters.
You're talking about Adina. He gave me no choice, so I took the shot. Any soldier would have done the same, including you.
Yeah. And like you said, he would have literally shot him.
Shepard, there's another reason I'm here.
Yes.
Hackett offered me a position, but I'd turn it down in a second if there was a chance to join you in the Normandy again.
Do I get Caden back?
Couldn't imagine meeting the Reapers without you.
Thank you, Commander. And Shepard, I need you to know that I'll never doubt you again. I get you back.
Good to know. Welcome aboard, Major.
We got Caden back.
Aye, aye, sir.
Not an option. Hush, Vader. In fact, neither Garrus or Tally were an option in one. Demand for them caused Bioware to include them in 2 and 3. Huh. See, I thought Garrus, as a female Shepard, you could romance him in 1. And I chose not to in 1. But I guess you're right.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched
Oh, no,
in.
I
I
have
was
to look
just
at
getting
it.
him up
That's
to speed.
interesting.
Udina. That SOB was always power hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
What is Cerberus planning?
Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn. Kai Lang.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
Short story, be careful.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive Man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson, it's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible. Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Maybe.
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific. Are we any closer to understanding how to use it? That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy, and in what form?
It's gonna kill everybody.
How do you stop it from wiping us all out? Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building. And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet. Good luck, both of you. Anderson out. Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood,
Quarians,
sir.
okay.
I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned.
Oh no.
They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
Okay.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. Okay. Lots of stuff to do. Let's take a look at our war terminal. We are getting there. Our total military strength is 3226, and since we have a half readiness rating, we got 1613. Alien. Let's see what we got. Citadel Defense Forces. The Council created the Citadel Defense Force to support Shepard in the war against the Reapers. The CDF includes ships and soldiers from every Council race. Complements from a few species without official membership status have also quietly joined. After the attempted coup, no offer of assistance is being turned away by the Council and its advisors. Update: an increase in refugees on the Citadel depleted resources that might have otherwise gone to defense systems and personnel. That's something I did. Warning: people in the Citadel to prepare for the war has improved civilian readiness. Nice. Spectre authorization released medical supplies from customs to Huerta Memorial Hospital, improving the quality of patient care. Spectre gave CSEC permission to tap into surveillance on private citizens. CSEC used the footage to make several arrests, improving security. CSEC was authorized to train a civilian militia, strengthening the defense forces. Housing was found for students from Grissom Academy too young to work on the Prothean device. These gifted teenagers have been helping, however, by dealing with any repetitive problems that can't be delegated to VIs. Interns, essentially. CSEC is focusing on smaller crimes and misdemeanors. This has spread their forces. They are? I told them not to. After reinsurgence, that keeping money in the bank is critical to the war effort. Bolus merchants are making donations to relief efforts and defense forces on Citadel. Nice. Schematics discovered by Commander Shepard are helping CSEC easily locate and shut down active turrets left by Cerberus on the Citadel. Schematics of advanced biotic amplifiers from Grissom Academy increase the endurance of the Asari under fire. Nice. Alliance. We got Zeus Hope. Oh, I already read this. The Asari Shiala was rescued by Commander Shepard from the Prothean on Zeus Hope. Now she leads a militia of Zeus Hope colonists waging a surprisingly effective campaign against the encroaching Reapers. Shiala suspects the group's prior connection to the Prothean gives their soldiers an uncanny ability to sense one another, allowing them to think and act as one in battle. The long-term consequences of this connection are unknown, but for now at least, its effects are helping the cause. Nice. Asari. Lots of Asari that joined the war effort. Many respected Asari scientists have used their long lifespans to become leading experts in their fields. Asari scholars often gain perspective on how their cultural shift affects society, grasping the larger contextual forces behind new proposals and using this to springboard into hypotheses years ahead of their time. The Asari science team working on the Crucible consists of some of the keenest scientific mavericks in the galaxy, eager to contribute to its construction. Nice. Second Fleet. Asari's Second Fleet is largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari's hit-and-run mindset with a nimble swarm rather than a slower collection of vessels. The second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from raiders or mercenary activity. Second Fleet's fighter squadrons are intensely competitive, racing to break new records set by other teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in the fight. Updated, a group of Asari mercenaries sent by a matriarch friend of the commander have volunteered their services. They'll arrive at the Second Fleet, deploying to combat zones as required. Sixth Fleet. Sixth Fleet has more dreadnoughts than any other collection of ships in the Asari Navy, and an almost superstitious dread has grown around its entrance into conflict, as any war with the fleet has never remained small. It was the Sixth Fleet that flew against the Rachni in the beginning of the Rachni Wars, and it was the Sixth Fleet that liberated the first colony under siege in the Krogan Rebellions. Unfairly or not, its service people have a reputation for being sober, serious, and humorless. Nevertheless, the Sixth Fleet is a welcome sight for any ally when it arrives. The Destiny Ascension. I believe this is what you get when you save the Council. The Destiny Ascension is the flagship of the Citadel fleet, a powerful Asari dreadnought unlike any other vessel in the galaxy, captained by Matriarch Lidania. The Destiny Ascension evacuated the Council during the 2183 Battle of the Citadel, but was crippled by attacking Geth. Alliance fleets came in, taking heavy fire, but saving Ascension and the Council from destruction. The Asari have repaired and upgraded the dreadnought's shielding and firepower, committing the formidable ship to the fight against the Reapers. Nice. Krogan clans updated. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers about bringing the Krogan into Reaper War cast the Krogan in a favorable light, which drew even more of the clans authorized to the Allies' banners. Cool. Solarian. We've got some Solarian Third Fleet. An Alliance Rear Admiral once unfairly dismissed the Solarian Third Fleet as nothing more than an overabundance of spy planes. While the Solarians rely heavily on gathering intelligence in any war, the Third Fleet's firepower is comparable to any other major naval force. Its vessels use the latest Guardian defense systems, with improved tracking algorithms to handle a greater number of projectiles than older models. Even its scouting flotillas have been armed with hull-mounted Thanix cannons. That's what the Normandy has, developed in conjunction with the Turian military. Yes. Turian's Sixth Fleet. Is it updated? No. Turian Navy has the most dreadnoughts of any known species of the Milky Way. The Turian hierarchy limited production of these ships only because the Treaty of Ferrixin strictly controls the number of dreadnoughts due to their destructive capabilities. The Turian Sixth Fleet is technically classified as a peacekeeping fleet. Before the Reapers, it was chiefly used to patrol the space around the Citadel. Now it's ready to fly to areas trying to fight off the invasion. 7th Fleet. Updated. Crates of dextro amino acid Medigel have been shipped out of the Turian 7th Fleet. This resupply will help Turian medics treat potentially fatal wounds. Recovering the legendary banner of the first... Oh, yeah, okay. Got that one. Cool. Well, our military strength is looking good. Distress signal. Nothing else in here, so let's leave the war room.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Oh, I never updated my stream information. Oh. Guess it was already accurate. Easy.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute? Commander, I've found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Unless they're indoctrinated, and this is a ruse to get Cerberus close to the Crucible.
I'm not suggesting we trust them fully, but it could be worth investigating.
I agree.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications.
Good.
I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
Of course.
Commander?
Sam Trainer. Thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? Promise a night of fun and games. Citadel interview, your cabin? Everybody wants to come to my cabin, I guess. The networks are going to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Adina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Everybody. The students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotation so they don't burn out, so we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be here if not blowing shit up in the field. Cool. An alert. Elysium, an evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium, was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers in the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as Aresh Agdashlu, engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashlu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity, and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia as a child. We know that. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to clear. Good on ya. Hope lives. Erdnot Bakara. I'm writing you now from the... Oh, this is Eve. Kelphic Valley on Tachanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching Krogan pouring from across our entire planet. So many of them, I thought I've lost count. They have all heard the news. We're finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and heartache it might bring. While I don't know what fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there is a future for us after victory. The rest of my life will be devoted to traveling to Chunka and speaking aloud the words no Krogan has heard for nearly 2,000 years. There is reason to hope. This I owe to you, Commander. This I will never forget. All the feels. All of the feels. Derlesh Mole. Adrian Victus. Oh, this is the Primarch. Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information. There's a mole! And the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was Fullest Ambassador, Din Korlak. I've heard ugly rumors of a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself. I admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for political crisis that would result. But the security of our fleet is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre, and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I forwarded information on his last known location to the Spectre office of the Citadel. Got a minute? Everyone wants to talk. Just wondering if you've got time in the near future. Nothing critical, just wanted to chat. Dossier. Oh, this is military enlistment. Credentials faked. Terminus system, patrol, and reconnaissance. Oh, he was part of the Alliance. Exodus cluster, patrol, and reconnaissance. Reprimand for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. Raid of Entian. Recommended for System Alliance. Medal of Valor. Kite's Nest. Tactical reconnaissance. Accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. Received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy. Dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Cerberus activities. Intel on Kai Lang's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus's Phantom class implants. Interesting. Citadel shore leave. Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandy into dry dock on the Citadel for much needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately and needs a little tender love and care. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You're on shore leave, that's an order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing, Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place. Okay, this is the mission that was recommended to me to do right before the final missions, so I will wait on that. Good, glad I checked my email. So much stuff to do. I'm guessing this is the second half of Act 2 before the final mission, which will bring me into Act 3.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil.
They were
The
always
important thing
evil.
is that you kicked their asses. And Caden's back. He even remembered the first rule of serving on the Normandy. Don't shoot the commander.
Go easy on Caden. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Oh my god.
Commander?
Edie!
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires thresher maws.
Oh my god.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
Oh shit. You're asking me?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard,
I
I
like
will
this.
alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
You're welcome. Glad I could help, Edie. Ease your mind.
Are you and Caden okay? The last time he saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant.
Defense
I have
matrix.
informed him of the situation. He is taking it well.
Good.
I feel like I should swap out that
Hello,
fortification.
Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
Okay. Seems as though I have done everything on this little ditty floor. Man, I've spent a lot of time talking to...
Commander, Dr. Chuck was sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Everybody wants to talk to me. Jesus. Okay, crew deck. Crew deck. Crew deck. I am determined to start the DLC. I might not get all the way through it, but we're gonna start it. There's just a lot of story to get through right now. A big, major event has happened. I wonder if I just... Was that okay? Seems to be working. Seems to be okay, actually. Let me turn that off. Oh, Garrus is here. Thancreus. Rest in power. Oh, sorry. Oops.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
On Caden? I don't think I would have need to.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends, and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Caden didn't have to join Ash.
Let's hope she's looking out for us. This was her fight, too.
All our fights.
Good to have Caden back.
Oops.
Good to have Caden back. We can always use a friendly gun.
True. Oh. It's Cade.
All seems so calm from here. There are people going through hell in a million different ways. Out there. And I want to be fighting alongside them, but... I want to be here. You know?
Sure. Thinking of anyone specific?
I heard from my mom, Shepard. My dad is, he's MIA. He's presumed...
Tell me what happened.
Dad's family owns an orchard in the BC interior. They were headed out there on a shuttle the day of the attack. He left Mom at the orchard and reported for active duty. It's all we know, but it's enough. She's alone in this now. In all this.
I feel for you, Caden. And I'm glad you told me. There's strength in camaraderie. In empathy.
Thanks. You're right. I don't know how you do it, Shepard. Keeping it all together like you do. Earth is always in the back of my mind, haunting me.
I get that. I do.
And my students, well, whatever they are, I know they're kicking ass. On Earth or somewhere. You know, when this war is over, there's gonna be one hell of a reunion party.
Hell yeah.
Dancing in the streets, hugging and crying. My mom's always wanted to travel off planet. I think I'll take her. Thanks for coming by.
Good to have you along, Major.
Nice. That was nice. Oh, all the fields.
Hey, I bumped into Edie in the hall. Scared the shit out of me. You could have warned me. She looks good, though.
Oh my god, Kaden, not you too.
Getting settled?
Not much to unpack. Left Earth in a hurry. Just the clothes on my back and a few things I've picked up on the Citadel. Kinda like it. Living lean. Cerberus didn't cut corners rebuilding this place. There's a whole lot of credits in here. Can't wait to get back out there. Can't wait to get back out there.
Nice. Love the voice acting from my boy, Caden. Already went in there. Prothean. Life support. That's where we had our conversation. Rest in peace. Nobody in here. Liara, how we doing?
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Have some intel? No intel. No intel.
It's good to see you.
Consular Gajur's Senate office. Emergency funds gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices their captains are asking for, Consular Gajur. What about the military? They left an hour ago, they said. They said it's too much of a risk to come back, did they? Yes, sir. Here. This is a passkey, sir, and an inventory. Phillips, I'm authorizing you on behalf of the city senate to seize any and all EZO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles, Senate member stockpiles. Senate member stocks. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. Yes, sir. Good guy.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Liara. Alright. Ogre. Thanks, Glyph. Dr. Chakwas wants to talk to me. I'll go talk to her. Garrus should not be over here. I'm gonna go check anyways. See what's going down. Thanix cannon's looking good. I wonder if that's the Crucible. What a name.
May I speak with you, Commander? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
Her head's not working.
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured
She's
soldiers.
having a
We have
hard
supplies
time
to help
here.
Suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do
Oh
yourself?
my god, Chakwas, what's
War profiteering is
happening?
running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military.
I
They
think
didn't
she's
trust
supposed to
me.
be looking at
But
me.
you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
Oh my god. Chakwas, what's going down? She's snaking.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
She just walked into the ship.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. It would help all involved if you could.
Sure. All right, down on floor number 3. I mean 4. Alright, Kosh Vader, we're going. We're gonna talk to him.
All good, Commander.
Ah, they don't have anything to say.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Ah, what a letdown. Maybe next time. Glad I got my space hamster back. Okay, maybe next time. Yeah.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames.
They have a lot of choice
Cerberus
lines, though.
held by CSEC. Alliance Marines explain the Council fleet's delayed response. We speak with the brave men and women who fought the good fight in the battle space. Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Is she gonna try to, like...
Call me up when you're ready for that interview, Commander.
Is she trying to get busy? Or is this a real thing?
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Because you can kick her off your ship whenever you want. Shuttle bay. I want to upgrade the... I think it was the scimitar. Oh, shit! Oh, he ran into the screen. Oh, poor baby. Rico ran into the screen. He smelled. Diana is a romance option, sort of, like a really quick one, like a one-night stand kind of thing. But I can bring her up to interview, and she won't try to, you know, do something, right?
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other
It's
races.
okay, Rico.
Hello, Commander.
It's okay. Yeah. I wanted the scimitar. Rico, go see Mom. Go see Mom. Oh. There we go. Rico, go see Mom. James, you need to talk?
Hey, Commander. I knew Dino was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that rotten. This whole war is loco. I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Is that it?
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Uh-oh. Let's go up to my cabin. See what's real. See what's good. Do you want a bit of story about Kelly Changers now that the coup attempt is past? Was I supposed to encounter her in the coup attempt? Invite trainer. If I invite trainer, is she gonna like wanna have a baby with me? Like I do like a friendly invite, but I don't want her to. Do I want the info? If it's gonna spoil something later, then no, I don't want it. But what I do want to know is if inviting this trainer person is gonna start a romance with her that I do not want. Might just wait. I wanted to do. Maybe it's my codex.
Dr. Karen Chakwa.
Nothing in the future will be revealed. About Kelly? Okay, then what happened? It's all past now. Did I miss something? Was I supposed to do something? Yeah, what happened? What happened with Kelly? Lay it on me. Sure, let's do this.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
I should have
The
saved
cabin
first.
is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
Yes.
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge.
So, I needed to find and talk to her before the coup attempt. Damn! Where was she?
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
Playing in bed? No.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Don't want to have
Hell
sex
yes.
with you. Good. Keeping it friends. You needed to find her in the docks and convince her to change her name and appearance. Damn, I literally walked through the docks like a million times and I never saw her. So she could hide from Cerberus troops. Okay. So I'm guessing that I didn't find her. She's probably dead. That's unfortunate. All right.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Let's keep this professional.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Alright, bye. Bye. Bye, don't want you. Bye-bye-bye. Yeah, she's dead. Can Gab talk about that? Damn! What would I have to do to save her? I'd have to go back a very far amount. I'd have to go... like... oh, these are all SR2. This is gonna be really hard. But I have to go back before I did the Tachanka mission, which is like, I guess it's not that far back, but shit, that's disappointing. Well, thanks for letting me know. Can Gab talk about the fact that she's dead? That's weird that when I went in, went in and talked to them, that they didn't say anything. I wonder if the game knows that she's dead, even though I never found her or talked to her. I definitely saved her in 2, so it's interesting. Okay. Well, I've talked to them. Now let's go. Listen.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
It's something to consider for the next playthrough. Thank you. Yes.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
I'll take notes, just like you,
want your own
Kosh.
ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
N7 is commanders, I guess.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not 'cause I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
I like the backstory about N7.
So you think I should
feel
accept?
like... Hell yeah.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Loco.
Anytime.
Carnage. Can't feed my fish. Jellyfish! Space hamster. Okay, let's do some missions. Come on, let's go. I'm sure there's another intercom thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, talk to everybody that needed to be talked to. Fuck. Oh, I hit the crew deck by accident. Well, maybe I can, look at the hole in my face. Maybe I can, learn a different power. I don't use fortification at all. I don't know why I have it. It's silly. It's silly power. But I want to get it in combat. Got a lot of them. Armor piercing. Purge the currents. Biotic field. Warp ammo, that's nice. I like warp ammo. Ah. You bought new fish in Mass Effect 3? Yeah, I just bought the jellies. The jellyfish. Where's fortification? Warp ammo, there we go. Put one in that. Let's get 6 here. I don't care about melee damage. Health and shields. Let's go. Cool, let's get out of here. I did buy new fish. I just bought some jellies. They were great. Oh, very pretty. Pretty. Now let's go to Eden Prime. Rest in power, Kelly Chambers. Yeah, she's not even, she's not on my wall of dead, people. How did I get the other fish? Did I just go up to my cabin again? I bought them on the Citadel. Are one of the fish working for Cerberus? Are you a Reaper fish? I'm losing it. I'm loopy. Combined Information Center. Maybe one of the fish is Kelly Chambers. Is one of the fish Thanes? How'd you get the other fish in Mass Effect 3? I bought them at the kiosks on the Citadel. Yeah, in Mass Effect 3. They died in Mass Effect 2.
Commander?
I forgot to feed them, and they died. They all died. It's a horrible bloodbath. If that's what you're asking. Alright, not going back to the Citadel anytime soon. Lots of stuff to do. From the ashes. Recover Prothean artifacts. Speak with the Quarians. Not gonna do that yet. Find ex-Cerberus scientists. Investigate a Asari colony. No, I want... Or maybe this is... The Prothean artifact is that... I need to figure out where... I asked because if you talk to Kelly, she gives you your old fish back. I did not talk to Kelly, unfortunately. Or maybe I did it in my sleep. From the ashes. Eden Prime, there it is. Okay, it is the Prothean artifact. Land on the planet to discover the artifact. Okay, cool. Okay. To Eden Prime! Let's take Caden and Garrus to Eden Prime, maybe? I guess Garrison, but Caden was with me. What happened after the war? Eden Prime was attacked by a Geth force. All of the Reapers rushed past much of the Exodus cluster. Fires burn. Nah, I think... Maybe I give Garrus a break and I take Caden and Liara to Eden Prime. Yeah, I like that. I have to take Liara? Interesting. Take Caden. Come on, Caden. We're taking you back to Eden Prime where it all began. She lost all of her weapon mods, that's weird. Sure, he's also got biotic stuff. Oh yes, the phased in. Trials phased in. Okay, he doesn't have as many biotic things as I thought, but he does have overload, which is good. Target's health. Cryoblast, flash freeze, barrier. I like freezing. Uh-oh. Let's do that. Radius or power duration? Power duration. Speed reduction. More damage. And then vulnerability. Nice. Damage, health, and shield. Let's do health and shield for you guys. Increase tech power damage. Biotic power. Let's do tech power. Because that's overload, I think. Squad mate shields. That's nice. Oh, but I don't have enough. Let's put 1 point at Reeve. Let's go. Oh! Eden Prime. We've begun the mission. Finally. It only took us almost 2 hours to go talk to everybody on the Citadel. Kelly's no longer an option because she dead AF. And then everybody on the Normandy. Lots of talking. But now I'm ready to fight.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
Can't believe we're going back.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
We lost a lot of good people when Saren and the Geth hit this place.
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
A lot of memories here. Jenkins! That damn Geth recon drone.
And Nihilus.
Guess we've got a lot of people to remember down here. Even if we're not fighting Geth this time.
Not a lot of other people have had my back from the beginning. Thanks for coming.
I wasn't gonna miss this one.
That was funny.
Cerberus
Long
hit
stare.
Eden Prime hard.
What was that?
Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Any idea whether it's part of the Crucible?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. Since the original dig site here contained a warning about the Reapers, it could be connected to the Crucible.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No
All
way
right,
we'll avoid
Cortez.
detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
It's deserted.
Yeah, that's so much better.
This was a beautiful colony one.
Colonists came back after Saren and the Geth attacked. They'll come back again.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
But you'd still remember.
Nice little origin line there. Spacer! Freedom's Promise, Freedom's Progress. That's the first mission in Mass Effect 2. Reminds me of Freedom's Progress a little bit. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet, and when we increased free rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony, and if these families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again, oh my god, fucking internment camps and shit.
Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Thanks, Liara.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
You ever uncover a dinosaur, Liara?
No. Dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Nah.
Nice kid.
There's the elevator down to the dig site.
Good. Now we can find out what they've discovered. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean like those bodies we found back on Ilos?
Yes, but this Prothean is still alive.
You're
What?
right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power.
Oh shit.
Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the
50,000
past
years.
50,000 years. Waiting
Whoa.
for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans?
This is
The
cool.
people,
This
not
is
the
cool.
technology.
I'm excited.
Given
I'm
your
excited.
experience with the
Let's
Prothean
get
cipher,
this.
You probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted? Like when the Solarians brought the Krogan out of the Stone Age.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prized knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pods.
This is
when they
gonna be a
excavated it.
regular guy.
The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No,
It's gonna be some
breaking
random
open the
fucking
pod
guy.
would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Cerberus.
There they are!
Let's fucking get him. We got these fucking nemesis people to deal with. We got warp ammo now, that's cool.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Mm-hmm. You said it, Shepard. Let's do it. It's a lot of stuff over here. Where do we have to go? Find the pod data. I guess just look around here or something. Guy's dead. Go. got some plants in here. Can't go in there. Maybe. Nope, that didn't work. Lab 6. Oh. Fuck you. Are you kidding? Oh, that killed me. Didn't even know where that grenade was. This already. Shouldn't go up here, yeah. Okay. Guessing the pod data is over here. Where was I before? I guess I was fighting in here? So weird. Got him. Lots of dead people. That didn't sound good. Oh, there's the Reaper. Oh, what's happening with Shepard's eyes? The Protheans! Crazy. Oh, and there's the collectors. It's crazy that we get to see what they actually look like.
Victor, seal the bunker. Acknowledged.
Is this Eden Prime? Or is this Ilos?
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
Yo, what if I get a fucking Prothean on my team? That would be sick.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Level up! Well, maybe the other path I went was the other Prothean data bit that I needed. It's cool though. I'm having a good time. Nice DLC. 10 out of 10. Would recommend for sure. And 7 years ago, our forefathers did a thing. So many dead people.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
I'd rather be fighting through a Cerberus base. This was somebody's home.
Oh. Alright, bring it on.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
I'd rather be fighting for a Cerberus base. This was somebody's home.
Got him. 1-2 punch.
I'm on it!
Yeah. That's good. Got him.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Oh. Here we go. Computer console number 2. My third eye. Similar to Islas.
Thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the
Really?
Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong.
Damn.
For the empire. For the empire. Get to your stasis pod.
Green screen.
Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming empire.
But that empire will never come. Please give me a Prothean companion.
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod. Backup forces are here.
back to that pod. God, there's so many. Oh my god. 2 turrets is a lot to deal with. Nice. What even happened there? It's like one of the detonation things. Possibly.
Override to extend the bridge.
No time. Let's find another way across.
In the heavy south and west sections of the colony, we've pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist all remaining troops in the north neighborhood. They continue standard patrol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in the area. If locals knew we were understaffed, it could be some serious damage.
Help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
We've gotten word from our source from the Empire's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. It gives us a perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiasha to escape, firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. Giving us good information with select the locals. They might even put him in charge. Yeah, freedom fighter, that's me. Does warp ammo just stay forever? It's pretty cool. Find another way to the pod. I think I'm going the wrong way. Number 9? Yeah, I was already here. Let's go back. The high and low ground kind of tactical decisions are cool. I enjoy that. Huh. Let's see. Just had to find some ladders. We did it.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Come on, give me a Prothean. Give me a Prothean guy.
like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Or set up preparations for the next wave.
There's another wave?
Got it.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
Not much longer, Commander.
Of course.
If you've got anything special to prep with, now's the time.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Do it. Where?
On it. They're bringing in a heavy Mac.
Oh, shit. Didn't expect you to be right there, my friend. My furry friend. Oh, so they're here. Fuck you, controls. Jesus Christ. My hands are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. Okay.
I'm on it. Got it. Understood. Top of us. Right away.
Where's he going? I guess around 8 Mile, exactly. Greatest movie of all time. Oh shit. I've actually never seen 8 Mile all the way through. I thought it was silly when I watched it with my friends when I was in middle school, and I didn't want to watch it. It was too much better than them. But now I know Spider-Man 3 is the best movie of all time. Got him. Blew apart. Where is this thing?
Affirmative.
Where is this Atlas, bro? Where is he going? He's got his shield back? Better not kill me. Got him.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Give me a Prothean companion. Pretty please with a cherry on top. He's gonna be fucking dead or something. Took a minute to load there.
There, you've got it.
Oh my god.
Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Be careful, he's confused.
Uh-oh. Come on, man. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
This is the last survivor of the Protheans.
Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure. Commander Traffic.
Shabbat.
Left of it. Few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
Oh.
I will be more than that. How many others?
None.
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading
Javik.
while I was seeing
our last moment.
Do I really get him as a companion? I'm so fucking pumped.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Interesting. Prothean expert. Well, I hope he's a Prothean expert. He is a Prothean, so... Okay. Is he on my ship now? Hello, Javik. I'm pumped. I'm pumped, I have to say. Can't believe this is a DLC.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite
I guess
what
in the
we
same way.
expected.
Kasumi
Commander,
or
our
Zaidar.
scientists haven't had any luck
DLC.
in determining what the catalyst is. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Nice.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Cargo hold. Let's go say hi to him. We'll go say hi and then we'll end the stream there.
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. For a soldier facing the Reapers, I sense more confidence than fear. You believe you are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the Crucible. We've started building it.
The what?
Crucible?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
He doesn't know about it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
Oh.
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
That's extreme.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
Honor does matter.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the Crucible?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight.
Yes!
And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Brutal.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life.
I feel like this is similar to what Asaris do.
Absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Nice.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers.
Damn.
The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
Damn.
What if they didn't
United all races?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
Damn.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
Damn.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods.
Similar to our fight against the Geth.
The
Similar
Empire
timing.
had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion.
Damn.
But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think.
This is awesome.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
My God.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Is there anything more you can tell us about the Crucible?
Only the stories we heard. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
Nice. Liara, don't you look at him like that.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Damn, I got a fucking Prothean in my crew.
Commander,
That's amazing.
Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Damn, that's amazing. Slam. Okay, where am I? Say nothing about the Hanar. Uh-oh. Why? Are they fucking evil or something? Oh, I'll do that next time. I'm definitely gonna say something about the Hanar. Kelly?
Shepard. Shepard.
Nothing about
My
Kelly.
board is green.
My board is green. Okay. Alright. It's been real. It's been rational. Throwing some numbers at you. We're gonna stop there. DLC was awesome. Never thought I'd get to meet and talk with an actual Prothean. Yeah, right? I mean, last playthrough I did a lot of talking to them, but none of them ever brought up Kelly, from what I know. But yeah, DLC was tight. Lots of Citadel story and action. I definitely feel like I've moved into the second half of Act 2. Next time, tomorrow at 6:30 PDT, we will continue our adventures through time and space. I need to decide whether I want to do Leviathan or Omega as the next DLC. But I'll probably do Leviathan if it's triggered, because I want to wait to go back to Citadel. But yes, okay, let's save. Saving. Nice. Alright. Thank you so much for joining, Kosh Vader, and anybody else who's just been lurking in the rafters. I appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow, and I'll throw you over to some more Mass Effect. Let's get some beats going.